Hi Cancer, welcome back to Cardelia Moon. We're here to do your general reading. We commence in the 3rd of the 6th, 2019. Like I said, this will be a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. If you feel it doesn't resonate or you need further clarification, please check out your Moon, Rising and Venus signs. To all my subscribers, hello my little angels. Oh dear, bless you. I love you for being here. Thank you very, very much for subscribing and being here. It means so much to me. You've got no idea. I really love it. If you are new and you have landed here by some freak accident, hello, welcome. Thanks for falling into my trap. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell before you go. Okay, bear in mind this with general readings, cards are transgender and energies can go one way or the other. What is going on? What are you working on your own? You're working on something on your own. What are you doing here? In the pre-shuffle, by the way, Cancer, we had, and there it is again in reverse. We had this come out, the Six of Cups. It's come out. It came out in your pre-shuffle, and now it's popped back out again. It's jumped back out again. You've definitely let go of something to do with your past. Now, whether you've emotionally let go. Okay, give me one more, because I'm not sure about them two. I'm not like, no, I'm not sure about them. Give me. Sorry, I'll chat to my guide. He sits over my shoulder. Yeah, got it. I'll put that with it. Yeah, that makes it as clear as matches. Right, okay. I'll get to that. Okay. Some of you are a bit withdrawn at the moment. You've pulled back your energies. You're trying to work something out for yourself. Now, whether this is you've started taking on more responsibility at work and therefore you're wiring in more at work and not accepting so much help from your colleagues or something like that, you will know more than me. But I feel for some of you, it's something else you're trying to work on because you've heard some news. This is all connected. I feel all these 4 cards, right? I'm going to try and hold them up now with I'm tall and slim, but for some reason I was blessed with little short fat fingers. Not good for tarot reading at all. But anyway, look, we've got these cards here. We've got the Hermit. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. We've got, as you can see, look, Judgment. And the 6 of Cups in reverse. Now, I feel all of these are connected, and I'll tell you how, because I feel some of you, or the Cancerian I'm connecting with, has withdrawn back within themselves, okay? And you are trying to work on something, and it's all to do with news you heard about something to do with your past I feel you felt was done and dusted, okay, and you turned your back on. But now this has really changed some dynamic within your everyday living this week with regards to this memory from the past. Are you following me? Am I making sense? So it's like there was something in your past, some memory or some situation or something that was in your past. Someone has said something to you, or news has come to light about that situation from your past that has now totally put a twist on how you currently live your life, or how you currently perceive life, your philosophy towards life, stuff like that. Something has put a twist on it. And I'm not saying that whatever this situation was in the past was a foundation, a keystone for you, but obviously everything in our past makes us who we are today. The people that come in our lives, the people that leave our lives, things we witness that we may not even be involved in, everything shapes us somehow or another. And it's like something has come to light this week, and it's like, well, hang on, I kind of remember it like that, and because I've remembered it like that, this is the sort of person I am today. And now you're telling me that isn't it, or I've realised myself that actually I wasn't really remembering that as it was. And this has made you go away, Mozzie thingy, go away. This has made you realise that who you are today isn't exactly who you are today. Okay, it sounds very, very heavy. It's not as heavy as it sounds. Okay, it's not like, you know, big major life change, you know, but there is something in you that has shifted, and it goes back to something in the past that you may have even forgotten about it and not realised how much it affected your day-to-day living. But it's now changed. It has pivoted your like I said, your philosophy, your way of thinking, your way of being, your way of dealing with things in the day-to-day life. So I just need a drink. Which now has you dealing now with this other situation. Okay, now this other situation, it could be some of you are expecting a apology from a fire sign. It could be as well that, I mean, this can mean celebrations and get-togethers, but the way it came out with these cards like this, okay, this gives a different story. This gives a story of, how can I word it? It's a situation between you and someone else because of, so it could be you and a partner, it could be you and a friend, it could be you and a work colleague, it can be anyone like that. Maybe someone may very much so be someone of the opposite sex, okay? But used to have always got on in a certain manner. Always got on in a certain manner. But now, because of this news that has come to light and it's pivoted your, like I said, your philosophy, the way you look at life, the way you've been living your life, it's, like I said, it's not a majorly core belief, but it is something you've adhered to. Let's put it that way. Something you've always adhered to. And now you realise that's not how it is. It puts a whole new different spin on this. A whole new different spin on this. And now you're reevaluating this and you're trying to work out the best way what to do. And I feel for some of you, it's just thrown this relationship between you and this friend, family member, loved one, spouse, whatever, into a different dynamic. And it feels now, if there isn't actually a third person involved in this situation between you and this person, it's going to feel like that now. And if it's not going to feel like there's a third party involved, it's going to feel like there's an elephant in the room. Yeah, got me? And it's all to do with this news or something that's been said that has triggered this memory from the past that you probably had totally forgotten about. But it is creating this totally different, it is creating an elephant in the room. That's the best way I can explain it. Between you and one other person, it is creating an elephant in the room, and it is something you know has to be dealt with this week. You know it has to be dealt with this week. And you can sleep on it if you like, and it is going to wear you out a little bit. But again, we've got the three. I mean, this is the Four of Swords, all right? But look, the Three of Swords is pointed down to the heart chakra. This is really going to affect you mentally and emotionally because of the way it's changed the dynamics within this you and this other person. And for someone in this situation is actually probably feeling a little guilty as well, and either wants to apologise or try and convey love in a different way. But there is an elephant in the room now. It's either an elephant in the room, or it feels like there's another person involved. There may very well be another person involved in this relationship between you and this other person. But there is something tangible there now that either shouldn't be there or needs to be dealt with. Heavy week, Cancer. It's not bad. It's not saying that there's going to be major breakups. It's not saying that there's, it's going to be like the end of the world, but it is a heavy emotional week. Yeah, there's going to be emotions up and down, and you're trying to work on it within yourself to realign yourself, because it's kind of, I'm not saying it's not true for six, it's just sort of, and you're like, oh, but that changes, like I said, the whole of my philosophy. That changes what I've adhered to all the way through my life. That changes that, and in doing that, it almost kind of changes who I am. It sounds, it sounds really scary and heavy, and it's not that scary and heavy. All right, it's not that scary and heavy, but it is big. It's nothing you can't cope with, but it is big. But it's not going to be, it's not going to leave you going, oh dear God, I can't go. It's not going to be anything like that. You know what I mean? It's going to be more like, wow, shit. You know, it's like a realization, like an epiphany. Epiphany. Why didn't I use that word at first? It's like an epiphany. And it's not a, it's a, wow. Okay, right. Okay, I've got this. Okay, that does change this. Okay, all right, no, I can deal with this. I've got it. And it's not scary. It's not frightening. It is just different. Big time different. Big time different. But like I said, nothing you can't handle. Wow. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that, my lovelies. I'm sorry the love readings aren't up yet. It was a bit of a manic week last week when my son been off school, and so I'm very sorry. There'll be no weekend readings this week because I am out celebrating. I'm going away, staying away overnight and all of that to celebrate my 50th. Got a big party and everything planned. So, yeah, there'll be no weekend readings, but the love readings, I will start getting them out at some point. I might do them for all of June and July because they're obviously going to be a bit late, so I feel a bit guilty. I'm sorry, my darlings. I'm so sorry. But I will catch up, I promise. All right. Until then, Cancer, do not fear. Like I said, it's not icky. You'll be fine. All right, my darlings. And I will catch up with you soon. All right, lots of love. Bye.